This is Steve from Boxing UK in association with Supreme CBD. Got a sponsor now, Sonny.
No way, has Fowler got onto you? Yeah.
He did, mate,
savage, man, he's got you.
He's a good lad.
Yeah, that's it. You're a company man now. You're a company man now.
Come in. Joined by world champion Sonny Edwards. How does that feel, mate? World champion.
It feels nice. It feels nice every time I hear it, to be honest. I don't know if it's getting nicer or I'm getting more used to it, but yeah, it feels good.
Been a long time in the waiting, hasn't it? You've been calling that you'd be a world champion for years. You promised it. You did it.
Yeah.
Has life changed?
Nothing really. I mean, I've got 2 kids. I've got responsibilities. I've got, things I've got to get up in the morning every day and do. So the pattern of my day to day is just exactly the same, to be honest. If anything, going for a fight week is like a holiday at the moment. You know what I mean? It's the only peace and quiet I get. I'll be up at 7 o'clock in the morning, walking the dogs and whatnot. So yeah, when I go for fight week, it's like being on a holiday. So
can I talk about the fight itself just briefly? It was a sublime performance, and that's not just because you were standing in front of us here. Yeah? It's probably one of the best performances we've seen of the year. Have you getting the plaudits you deserve for it, do you reckon?
I don't know all about that. I mean, I don't read too much into all the positives or the negatives, and I think that's how I just sort of stay afloat. I mean, I think if I believed everything that was good said about me and believed everything that was bad said about me, my head would be all over the place, you know what I mean? So it's nice to hear positive, definitely, but at the same time, there's nothing that I haven't been saying, nothing that I haven't said I was going to do, so I'm kind of where I expected myself to be at, if that makes sense. Not trying to be in like a big-headed way or arrogant way, because I understand probably the level of achievement I've probably made, do you know what I mean? But I want more, I want more. I'm aiming for the future. I want to be recognised as one of the best ever. I mean, I think there's a lot of space down at flyweight for me to do that. I mean, I'm already ranked number 2 by the Ring magazine. I think I've got the opportunity to make something really special here for myself, and whether it happens or not, the performances will pave the way. But I'm in a great position right now, and I'm enjoying it. I really am enjoying it.
Good man. How much more is left to come then? You're saying that the best still to come, percentage-wise?
Definitely, I don't know about all of that, but what I do know is I'm maturing all the time. I'm getting more confident, more comfortable with my skills, and sort of being self-aware. So I'm learning about myself all the time. Every time I'm fighting, it's cementing what I'm thinking, if that makes sense. So I'm just taking up the steps. I'm maturing more. I think my performances are showing that. I've been through a lot. I'm always going through a lot, and I'm constantly proving myself, even if other people don't know what is where I'm at. And now I think I'm getting the plaudits that maybe, like you said earlier, that I maybe do deserve, or maybe I'm thinking I deserve, but it's not for me to say that. It's for people to watch boxing and have their opinion on what they think they saw. And lucky for me, at the biggest stage I've had so far, I delivered at the right time. So yeah, maybe I'm getting a bit more positive now than perhaps before. I was just loudmouthed and didn't have nothing to show for it, you know what I mean?
You'll never live that down though, mate. We'll leave that till the last. You're here in Sheffield watching Tommy Frank tonight. We had a little chat off camera.
Yeah.
How do you see the future? Is Tommy on that radar?
Definitely, and especially if he comes through tonight. I think it's probably quite important for him to come through tonight, and he knows that, his team knows that. Probably why they got the immediate rematch. To be fair, I think everything was probably going to plan up until the point he got injured last time, so they probably have a lot of confidence from that. It's not like it was an 8 or 9 round beat down. It wasn't that. It was competitive, and then something happened, and he tried to battle for it and it didn't happen. But Guerrero's is coming over with a lot of confidence, so it'll be an interesting fight. Definitely, I had a word with Dennis. He said the same. Guerrero's is meant to be really nice, humble last time, come over snarling and a bit more hostile this time. But that's what we love about it. He's come over as champion, thinking, what you want me to fight you again? Do you know what I mean? Because let's be real, that Mexican wouldn't have been sinking, I only beat him because he had one arm. You know what I mean? He would have been beaten. I stopped him. You know what I mean? That's it. So it's important for Tommy, definitely, and it'd be good for me if Tommy comes through this. He gets a top 15 rank with the IBF at flyweight, the exact division that I'm championing. So I want to bring a show to Sheffield, and who knows, in a voluntary or 2-time. Obviously, I've got a mandatory to get through first, and probably some hard fights in the meanwhile while he still builds his way up. But that would be a great fight for the future, one with a backstory, one where people are local area know a lot about us in our country, know a lot about us. So it'd probably be a good fight for the future, permitting he comes through and gets that. But